What is going on, everyone? Commodore Les here, bringing to you guys my live reaction of Kaguya-sama Love is War manga chapter 276. Now, the chapter is out on a Wednesday. I can't even recall the last time we sat in this chair on a Wednesday to read the latest installment of HAYASAKA'S masterpiece, but I don't give a damn. We are here. It is time. I was over at work, right? I had uploaded a video today. I was on my lunch break. I was having a good time and stuff. I think it was around 2 o'clock. I'm counting down the seconds so I can leave early. And then I see the notification on my phone saying the chapter is out. I'm like, fair enough. I ain't going to complain about it, man. Because, look, I forgot who the user was. I may have to, put in the comments afterwards, the person and stuff, because they did mention that Akasaka's been taking more frequent breaks because, the work now going on with Oshinoko, what's going on with the manga there for us, and, of course, the conclusion of Kaguya-sama, which obviously now makes more sense as to why that in the spring, whenever they do the next series, they're going to be more focused on the story rather than the art itself, which, again, for me, it's painful because I do love the art for Akasaka, and, the way that the characters come off and the designs and stuff, I know it's an Akasaka series, you know what I mean? But I do get it where if he has to go on break every other week and stuff because he's trying to balance now, 2 series, and it does come down to the pressure from trying to hold 2 of them together and stuff, 2 quality series. Eventually, the rigorous schedule and stuff is going to eventually come up to them and bite them in the rear end. So I hope Akasaka's fine. If you need to take more breaks, for the love of God, do so. It gives me time to, increase the copium that I'm going to need when we get done the series after, whenever it's chapter 281 and whatever. But after the greatness that we got through at Osaragi and the stuff with Ino, right? We got a new class president. We love to see it, but the bond is back together properly. Now we can actually see them prosper, hopefully in the rocking chair years from now, and maybe Ishigami's going to be playing the next version of Call of Duty, whatever it is that comes out by then. I need Ino and Ishigami together. I'm hoping it comes up soon. I still feel that we do need some Hayasaka and probably some Chika stuff at the very least before that, and then of course when we go to Kaguya and Miyuki. But the only way I'm going to find out is by reading the chapter. So without further ado, let's get into it. Chapter 276 of Kaguya-sama. All right. Yo, I question all the time, is God real? He is in fact a real person. Oh boy, this is the time and place. It is now. Nah, you know what? I need to do this. I'm sorry. Listen, I love these two. I love them all my heart. Where is the volume? I'm going to have to move something over. I already know I have to move something over. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. There it is. It's number 11. Yep. Actually, no. You know what? Yeah, we'll put respect on this one. We'll put respect on this one. I could have chose any other volume I wanted, but I'm going to put this one right here. You'll see the goat right there, bro. Come on, boy. I could have gone with the other version too with the little flower thing, but you know what? 11 sounds good to me at the very least. But it's a Hayasaka final chapter. And I already know I'm going to be slightly emotional because that's best girl, man. No. Akasaka knows. He knows my weak points. Let's get into it, man. So Hayasaka, she's like, why does she have the suitcase? Is it because after she had moved places and stuff? Because I remember she basically moved out of Kaguya's place and everything because she obviously stopped being the maid and stuff at her spa and stuff. But something going on extra that I'm not aware of here. Or unless this is her. Wait, unless this is after she left Miyuki's. Because you have to remember too, she stayed at Miyuki's. The whole thing that happened. If that's part of the case, then that's what makes more sense then. But she takes notice of a bike. Hey, wait, what are you... Wait, hold on a minute. What are we doing here, Hayasaka? Are we about to go get ourselves a motorcycle? Are we about to splurge on some money? All the money that you had saved up? You coming to pick me up? Alright, let's go. Here, I see it. She's about to get a little braid in and everything, too. Try to tie the hair up and stuff. What are we waiting for? What is this? It's like a ramen spot? He better be a good person. Whoever this individual is, You better be a good person. That's my Ai-chan. You better be a good person. These are the final hours that I have with this girl in my series. Akasaka, this guy better not be scum. It better be a good person, I swear. This is a story. Yo, Achan, it's been a while. Sorry I got started without you. What's up? Ishigamichi. There's no way. My Ishigami. This author is insane. Truly insane. How do you go and jump into the future and do that to me? Look at my son. Lights on too. I can't. This is gonna be a struggle to read now. This is gonna be such a struggle to read. Eno better be across the table from you in the future, even though I need to see what's going on in the present. Nah, let me read. Yo, Achan, it's been a while. Sorry I got started without you. What's up, Ishigamichi? So it has to, yeah, that has to be him. From a bit further into the future, Hayasaka's final chapter. What are you gonna get? I think I'll just start with just a high ball. Okay, so how deep in the future are we going? Because I mean, at that point they can drink and stuff. So I'm assuming in their 20s. How's it feel being back in Japan after? Oh, so that's what the whole thing was there. Because I was thinking to myself, like, if that was like current time, or like let's say like as she was leaving, but no, this is what actually she had left Japan. Okay, so that makes more sense now with the timeline stuff, for going into the future and everything there. So she went traveling outside of Japan. Okay, so how does it feel being back in Japan for so long? There's really nowhere like home. It feels so good to be sitting on tatami again. You were out for pretty long, weren't you? Where'd you go this time around? I ended up doing just a shot up on the Central American coast, from Panama to Mexico, and finally up to Arizona near the Nevada border. Bro, tell me she went to Canada. I will fight this man. Ontario, please. Damn. It was fun. You should totally try it yourself sometime. Well, if I had as much money as you did, I'd love to travel the world too. But right now I'm still worrying about whether I'll be even able to graduate on time. If I end up having to repeat a year, I don't think I'll be able to face the president. Wait, how far is this, man? Is this like university or like third year, actually? Because Hayasaka would have been graduated by then. Oh yeah, right. You were planning on joining Miyuki-kun's company, were you? Oh my god, no, it's not, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Hayasaka, I'm so sorry. Oh no. Yo, this series, bro. He's gonna link back up with his boy. And he said yes. I'm not gonna knee slide because I hurt my knees already today, so we're not gonna do it. But just know right now, a projection of me knee sliding is in your head. But look at him. Oh man. Wait, next page. I think I should start thinking about settling down and looking for a job soon too. The application's out. I ain't gonna say anything else. The application's been out. You want the sign-on fee? 100 mil sign-on fee. Right? If we can give it to bozo players out in the world that are getting these fat contracts, I will gladly give for an actual talent. Like her right there. Well, your network is huge, so I'm sure you've got plenty of places you could go. Like one of the Shinomiya companies, for example. Nope, anything but that. Of course. Figures. But no, if Kaguya finally made it though, oh man. How's everyone else? Oh yeah. So the thing was real! Yo! Nah, we're deciding. Sue, let's go, Kaguya, my photographer. So the Ocean of Cold special chapter thing was real because I had heard something from one of the characters there that Kage was involved in it, right? And at the very end of that chapter, it says that the photo was done by Kaguya Shirogane. And I was thinking, so you're basically just revealing that, yeah, they end up becoming an official, like, couple, like, husband-wife thing going on or something, like, at the very least. I never doubted you. Never doubted you. Maybe there's one chapter. But at the end of the day, it came full circle. That's my goat out there. Well, look at her, my MC. Shinomiya Senpai finished her stint as a photographer assistant and has moved on to actual photography work. Apparently, she's been landing a good number of jobs and is doing well enough to make a proper living now. I love that for her. I love that for her so goddamn much, man. Especially as someone who has gone and done, like, you know, the journalism, photography and stuff, and knowing how hard it is, you know, to be able to try and make some kind of living off of it and stuff. It is difficult. So to see her actually going through and, you know, actually prospering in that department, man, I'm so happy. It's like, wow. I still remember back when she couldn't trust anyone. It was dead set on going through life alone. I can't believe that same girl makes a living taking pictures of other people now. Well, you never know where life will take. No, I gotta fix it. My head's already come up. Well, you never know where life will end up taking you. Maki-chan got a job at the Shijo family's brokerage. Okay, so we know Maki's doing okay. And Osoragi is in grad school now. As for the Tanuma... Yo, they better be full of kids, dog. I don't need to read anymore. I already can figure out. That's probably what it is. As for the Tanumas, well, they're still the same as usual. Yeah, no, bro, next time we see them, they're going to be at some kind of like a farm ranch. There's going to be like 20 kids there. And then Nagisa's going to try and have to explain exactly what happened. And then Tsubasa's just going to be like, it runs in the family. That said, I'm still impressed that Nagi-san managed to graduate college all while raising Maki-kun. After she had a kid? Okay, because again, this is what happens when fiction hits in the worst possible ways, right? He said Maki-chan, meaning her friend. Did she just name her kid Maki? Rocking chairs for the both of them. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn how much pain Maki's gonna be going through, but her and Nagisa have to be in rocking chairs too, the same way, you know, and also Nagi are there too. Oh my god, yo, that's awesome. That is actually awesome. You know, nah, Nagisa's a real one. Honestly, she's pretty insane. So yeah, while she was graduating college and stuff, while taking care of a kid. So you know what, I have to respect that for a mother and stuff being able to do that too, man. Still be able to pursue her goals and stuff, man. That's awesome. Yeah, she's pretty insane. But seriously though, who the hell names their Yo, I take it back. I take back what I said. Yo, it's Tsubasa. If it's Tsubasa, I don't want to believe. Nagisa's crazy. I mean, if I speak, nah. Let me keep reading. Well, seriously, who the hell names their son after their best friend? She's seriously insane. Yeah, when I first heard the news, I was pretty shook too. And how's Ino-chan doing? Ino, huh? She's probably having fun drinking. Whoa. That's not my. That's. Yo. Akasaka, relax. Relax. Choto mate kudasai. Alright? That is very dangerous. What you got right there in that panel. It's very dangerous. She's probably having fun drinking all her club mates under the table right now. The way she drinks is seriously horrifying. So, oh my god. So my class president's not to be. She's a drunk. Ishigami, please handle your woman. Like, this is... Nah. Please do better. Apparently, there's no end to the number of guys who quit the club after suffering through a party with her. It's honestly terrifying to think about how easily she's able to tear apart entire clubs. Jesus, what the hell? Well, they do say that the most studious kids always party the hardest once they start uni. So, okay, so at least it's been like 3 to 4 years at the very least to make sense of all that. Because especially for Miyuki to have his own company and everything. So this is done like in like the university phase. At least when it comes to Ishigami and like Ino and them. You have no idea how many times she's randomly drunk dialed me asking me to join her. You better be going with her. I don't want to hear none of this nonsense. I don't care if Dota comes back from the dead. You're going to link up with her, bro. In any case, I'm glad that the two of you are still getting along well. Getting along well? I need more than that. Akasaka, don't be playing around with me, bro. And as for the president, I haven't really changed that much. Oh no, smile on my face. Well, yo, what? I'm sorry, no, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. This is what you'll stay up. You'll stay up somehow. You'll stay up somehow. Thank you, my boy, Presidente. Yo, look at him all suave, a turtleneck, I presume. Yo, Hayasaka. Oh, hey, what's up, boss? Don't call me that. Excuse me, I'll have a Sekitoba Shochu, cup of water. Where's Fujiwara? I'm about to say... Yo, Chika in the future, her sister, the older sister. Oh my god. I need to see some... even in extra pages, Akasaka bless me for that. I've invited her, of course, but she's been pretty busy lately. Don't tell me she went on to become the president. Like the actual, like, ruling prime minister. The House of Count... Oh my god. Oh, Japan's going under or above. It's one of the two. There's no middle ground. The House of Councilors election is right around the corner after all. Apparently she's been going around the country helping her dad's campaign. Oh god, thank god. I have to do it 3 times. You have no idea. That whole country would... If y'all play Yakuza 7 and understand what was about to become of the country if a certain individual became its leader. Imagine that, but on steroids if it was Chika. That's all I'm going to say. It'd be nice if Daichi-san could get reelected. Oh, God. Sorry, I'd love to get everyone together now that you're back, but everyone's just been really busy lately. So it's not so easy for us to do things back like we used to do. I feel those exact same feelings too, man. Whenever it comes to like trying to link up with people, or you haven't seen them in a long time and stuff, but again, schedules get so crazy and everything. I definitely feel where this is coming from, and definitely think it hits a little bit more too at the same time. Well, for the time being, though, I raise the glasses. Cheers. Then so it's trying to. Oh no, they got drunk. Okay. Oh yeah, I totally forgot we did that. Just for the record, I wasn't being serious when we arm wrestled back then. I was just going easy on her because she was a girl. Yeah, same. Oh, man. Looking back, so many of my dreams have come true. I mean, I quit my job with the Shinomiyas, got to travel the world, and now here I am, out drinking with a bunch of guy friends. Yo, that's my goat. She's finally able to live a normal life. That bald man no longer controls her. A smile on my face. And plus, well, a lot of other things too. Sorry, really. Oh my god. Is it time? 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 Oh god, it is time. It is time. Ladies and gentlemen, the gang is here. It is time. The 1997-1998 bowls have arrived. Look at it, bro. Look at Chica. Look at you. Know, you're looking fresh as hell. But look at Kaguya, man. Oh, yo. this chapter's really doing a number on me, man. I'm trying to keep it together, but I can't. Well, you guys are already getting going pretty hard, huh? Sorry about that. Our close farewell party ended up dragging on longer than I expected. She must be drunk out of her mind. Ishigami, please. This is more Akasaka than anything else, but Ishigami, please get a control of your woman. She's going to end up becoming like a monster at this rate. Excuse me, I'll have a bottle of Jiondai, please, and sake glasses for everyone. My God, stop her. Get her at least some Aquafina, Dasani, something. Oh, and throw in a couple of orders of fried pork, too. Oh, God, here comes the alcoholic. Oh, man. Here, I thought I could enjoy my harem for a bit longer. Jesus Christ. Oh, quite an audacious thing to say when you got a lady this fine sitting next to you. Hey, yo. Look at her, he's like, It looks like you're still as cheeky as always, you little... I appreciate if you stop being so touchy-feely when you're drunk, yo. It just feels so good to see those two together. And then these two. In the end, the Secretary-chan's still the one for me. Come here, let me cuddle you for a bit. Yeah, do what you want, yo. Okay, Chica. Character development. Regression development, don't care what it is. Maybe a dream comes true. Actually, while you're here, let's talk about all the junk you left at my place. Isn't it about time you take it back already? He was cozying it up at the crib. Akasaka, is there a side story you would like to share with the class? But the lease on my old place already expired. Come on, let me stay at your place for a while. Not again. She's already freaking out. Could someone please adopt this big baby already? For God's sake. Come on, so if I drink more, yo. I think I'll pass. Yeah, like, Kaguya's like the only one who's probably the most normal of everyone here. And I need Ishigami just like pull Ino away, like immediately. Like, go do some stuff together you need to do. I'm related, but I haven't seen you wear your hair like that in forever now, Hayasaka. Oh, you're right. You used to put it up in a side tail back when we were in high school, didn't you? Oh, yeah. Sometimes I just feel like we're living those golden days, you know? Yeah, mood. Man, thinking back, we really spent every day doing stupid things back then, didn't we? It was so much fun. Yeah, and just as chaotic, too. Though, to be honest, I'm having plenty of fun right now, too. And so, the story of Ai Hayasaka will eventually come to its close. It was a dream. Oh, I hate this author. And I thank God, you know what? Surely this doesn't mean Kaguya's about to lose Miyuki at the end. Because they literally took that thing from the Oshinoko chapter. Please don't. No. The story of Ai Hayasaka will eventually come to its close. And she's sleeping. And one day in the future, when all her little dreams come true, a dream within a dream. Okay. It's very weird now how to feel about it because now it's a dream and stuff. But then again, considering the fact that you see the backgrounds and stuff with like the borders and all that, it's like a little bit into the future, but it's actually not. It's actually just a dream. Maybe this is what we're probably going to see in the future afterwards with all of them as a sneak peek and stuff. But then it says another character's curtain call afterwards, which I'm going to assume the next one's going to be Chika. Which I'll be very surprised if it's not. But I will say this, though. Because when you factor in everything that's happened with Hayasaka's arc as a character and what she's gone through and stuff, from being someone who was predominantly with the Shinomiyas and basically being someone that had no future before her, no dreams before her, even doing like little things like going out and hanging out with people, that wasn't possible for her. So the very fact that in that dream, it's almost like, again, her real self was there too, like saying like, I'm happy the fact that I could be able to do these things. Once I left the Shinomiyas, I went and traveled the world. And it's basically explaining what she's actually going to be doing The moment that she leaves Shuichin, right? She's going to go off, do her own thing, discover more about herself, and then she'll be an established person afterwards, further than what she's currently is at the moment. But again, still early days and all that. The fact that it was done in a dream sequence, though, it's a slight rattle in some ways, because it's like, I want to see stuff in the present, but because I feel like a lot of it's been done already, and there's been a lot of impact, so it's like, I don't know how much more we can add into it. Thankfully, I'm like, the other thing too I have to say, thankfully that person was Ishigami. I was thinking dead ass that she had some other man, so she had met in the future or something, and I wasn't told about this in advance. So thankfully she's still around, and look, she's out in the world, the application's out, I'm just saying. But if this is supposed to be like a sneak peek later into the future of what actually is going to happen, but maybe there's some stuff that's going to be changed around a little bit. It's like the Ino thing drinking, I think is crazy. And maybe they don't want to tease the idea that if Ishigami and Ino are together already, you don't want to spoil that in the dream, because otherwise, why bother with a chapter? So I can get that perspective stuff. But I do feel like a lot of that stuff that's in the, the dream itself is going to come true, but there are going to be some switches. Obviously, we're going to see probably from Chika what her final chapter is going to be. Hopefully, the stuff going down with Ino and Ishigami, and then after seeing with Kaguya and Miyuki. I'm assuming they're like, when Miyuki gets his own company, Ishigami's trying to figure out what's going on with him. Kaguya, becomes a full-fledged photographer. Chika does eventually get into the whole political stuff that's going on. Ino, with her own goals and stuff. I feel like those directions will still come true in terms of the dream itself. And maybe that is the scenario that happens, but there are little tweaks here and there, and that shows you why it's a dream whatsoever. But I do like what we were getting from it. Do I wish it happened in the present? In some cases, yes. But I still think it was still good at the very least to be able to do that at the moment. So I will say, you know what? I'm content. I'm content with it, because I feel like it would be very difficult to try and go ahead and add something in the present to make more sense of it and stuff, when I feel like she's already fully like fleshed out as can be, and you don't want to just start throwing stuff in there. So at least showing in the future how happy that she is and able to do things like this is to show that she got to that next stage. She's finally gotten there. She's happy about where life is for her. And I can't be anything more but proud of her, man, of the woman that she's become now, She's gotten away from the bald, evil man that is Oko. Like, just think, how happy can you be right now, and how much more do you need to be at this point? I mean, can't complain with extra happiness, of course. But the fact that she's out here living life, doing things that she needs to do, man, in that time, even if it isn't a dream sequence, but I feel like it's going to be like a half and half. Some stuff you don't want to spoil in there, but then stuff that's eventually could come true after. But this was an awesome chapter. And it felt like I was reading for ages and stuff, but man, if that is the conclusion for Hayasaka, I'm content with it. It'll be her last focused in chapter, but I do expect, in the last chapter or so, we'll probably see little bits and pieces here and there, whether if it's her in the present, whether it's in the future or something. But I will say, man, very satisfied with this one. Loved it. But it is starting to really sink in that this story is coming to an end. When Hayasaka's chapter now just concluded, the end really is near. And I'm going to honestly need another break soon. I'm going to need another break. So at the very least, it stretches on the journey just a little bit longer at the very least. But yeah, this is an awesome chapter. Awesome chapter. Just closure and stuff for Hayasaka, them being together and stuff, even in the future, even if it is in a dream. Even if some things may be a little bit fabricated, just to play off the idea, we could still get the Ino Ishigami stuff. It's just done a little differently. At least we know that in the future she's going to be all right. And that's what I was looking for, most than everything else. But man, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Again, awesome chapter this week. Very interested to know who the next character is going to be, which I would have to assume is going to be Chika. And then afterwards, I'm hoping that the last parts are Ishigami, Ino, and then Kaguya, Miyuki. And then that's the current call after. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. How'd you guys feel about the chapter that we got here? Were you satisfied about what we got here from Hayasaka? Did anything I say here make any sense to you? Or was your own interpretation a little bit different? If you have any clarification or any input you want to leave down in the comments below that differs from my own, feel free to do so. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be here for the end of the journey, man. If you want to be here for the conclusion of my coverage when it comes to Kaguya-sama week in, week out, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, stay up to date with everything that goes on the channel. With that being said, We only have a little while left to go, at the very least. But I do know one thing's for certain. For 276 chapters, my guy Hayasaka never missed. And you know why? These three, and then the other three we got in the chapter. But if I had more room on this table, all the volumes would be here. But for now, these two right here. But this guy too. Commodore Lad signing off. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, take care.